Well, my friends, it is Wednesday in the 8 o'clock hour, and that can only mean we're talking to our friends at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. That means Rich Desrosiers joins us once again to talk about what's going on at the Hall of Fame. Rich, good morning. How are we today?
Oh, we're doing well, and when has anyone ever used the words Pittsburgh football and good defense in the same sentence? It just never happens.
No, you've never ever. It's not like they took over the attitude of Pittsburgh football in any way with the Maulers. But
like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what league it is. You're going to build. You got to build a Pittsburgh team around defense, I guess.
It does. Rich, you're right. It does just kind of sound right when you say Pittsburgh Maulers, USFL, one of the best defenses. Whether you're a fan or not of that, Pittsburgh, that city, you're right. It just sounds like football, doesn't it?
It fits.
It absolutely fits. So, and good luck to the Maulers and to the Stallions. They'll be here with their championship game for the second year in a row here in Canton this weekend. And that's pretty cool, to have that right here in front of the Hall of Fame, the USFL championship game. It's a cool thing, and I think a lot of people are going to be checking out the game this weekend. Rich, are also going to be checking out the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
That's right. And it is, like you said, whether or not you're a fan of the USFL, whether or not you're a fan of the Pittsburgh Maulers or Birmingham Stallions, we're all fans of this community. And, Canton, Stark County, what an opportunity for the community to be showcased. This is national television. There will be several million people watching. It is a chance for us, to dress up and look nice. And, if Fox has been inside the museum several times, and every time they come in, they just marvel at how gracious everyone is that meets them, how enthusiastic everyone is about the sport, whether it's the USFL or the NFL or college or high school. We love football. We love talking about it. We love sharing that passion with people, and we're going to be on national television, being able to show that. And just last weekend, when the NHRA drag racing series was in Norwalk at Summit Motor Park Speedway, Fox was there covering that, and their crew had come in here to go through the Hall of Fame, and because they wanted to share that, with the racing fans. So it was a great opportunity for cross promotion for the community, and more and more people learning about how special Canton, Ohio is.
It's funny, and Lauren mentioned this. Sometimes, we just kind of take it for granted because it's here in our backyard. But I feel like really in the last 10, 15 years, and especially now with everything that's going on at the Hall of Fame with Hall of Fame Village, I feel like Canton is truly starting to become a destination for people from all around the country and the world of just fans of football. You mentioned it. We have an NFL game here every year. We have now the last 2 years, the USFL championship game. You have college football games played here. You respect and show love to all football in Canton, Ohio, and with the Hall of Fame and how amazing it is, it's truly becoming a destination. I've watched those games on Fox and NBC this year, and you're right. They show the Pro Football Hall of Fame with every broadcast. They show clips of a walkthrough of the Hall of Fame, and they really showcase. That's only helping.
Oh, for sure. And, really, we've talked about it. That was the entire concept around the village, that, to make Canton, Ohio a place where you did a little bit more than come. This is a bucket list destination for a lot of people, for football fans, of course. But even somebody who's a super diehard, they might spend 4 hours here, half a day. Then it's the then what? You come in, you're all enthusiastic, and we hope that everybody leaves even more enthusiastic about what they've just experienced. But there is sort of that now what moment when you're walking out the door. Okay, now what are we doing? And for many years, it was tough to answer that question. Okay, we're going home, I guess, or we're going to 3 states over to do something else. Now it is, all right, we're going to go to Hartville, we're going to go to Amish country, or we're going to stay right on this Hall of Fame Village campus and go back to our hotel and go experience the water park and go experience Shula's or go experience Brook Hill or go down the zip line, go ride the Ferris. Or we got our youth tournament over on the youth tournament field. So we're staying in town for another day or two. And it just becomes this entity that should grow and grow and grow on itself.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are busy over there. And speaking of busy, these next couple of days are going to be very busy for you guys as well, because you've got something super exciting going on awards-wise the next couple of nights.
Yeah, and I'm starting to breathe a little easier, because this has been a labor of love for many weeks now, preparing for what we call the Awards of Excellence. And thank you for letting us share a little bit about that, because it just excites me and excites a lot of people around the hall, as a way for us to fulfill another portion of our mission, which is to celebrate excellence together. And, we talk about the game that we enjoy and the passion that we share for it, but there are so many people behind the scenes who make Sunday, I'll just say Sunday, we know they play on all other days, but really who makes Sunday possible for us to, to sit on our couch or go to our favorite sports bar, be with our friends and watch a game. Somebody's got to tape the ankles. Somebody's got to get the quarterback's, ribs healed so that he can dress on Sunday. Somebody's got to tell the story about it from a public relations standpoint. There are assistant coaches. Somebody is up in the, up in the booth taking videos that the coaches then use to teach and instruct and adjust their game plans and all of that. And the Hall of Fame last year started a program called the Awards of Excellence to celebrate some of these, I'll call them unsung heroes, or just people who have devoted 30, 40, 50. We've got somebody this year who has been in the NFL since 1977, Coach Tom Moore. We're talking about Pittsburgh. Coach Tom Moore was on Chuck Noll's staff in 1977, part of the Steel Curtain coaching staff. He is still active in the NFL as a coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was an offensive consultant to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when Tom Brady was there 2 years ago. They won a Super Bowl together. Coach Moore is still on the Buccaneers coaching staff at age 84. He's taken a couple days off from work to come up here and accept an award as one of our assistant coaches Award of Excellence honorees. So we'll be celebrating 17 people in those various categories for what they have done for the game. I'm just really jazzed about being able to expand what the Hall of Fame celebrates.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine the stories he has to tell about his time in the NFL? My goodness.
He was Peyton Manning's offensive coordinator. I mean, so, everybody kind of, fans who understand how complicated Peyton Manning's offense was, and some of the Omahas and all this stuff that he did when he came to the line, and all the reading and checking and changing of plays, and some of it was real, some of it was fake. There's probably about 3 people in the world who understood all of that: Peyton himself, the head coach, whoever it was at the time, and Tom Moore, the offensive coordinator. I mean, the genius in his head and the number of big people in the game that he's been around. I can't wait to meet him tonight and swap some stories. And I'm just going to be quiet then. I'm blabbing now. I'm going to be quiet then and just listen to him talk.
Yeah,
he is literally a walking history book for the NFL.
For sure.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Well-deserved awards night.
Absolutely. And it's crazy too. Lauren and I were just saying before we brought you on, Rich. What are we now? Is it 5 weeks away from Hall of Fame week? I mean, are we that close now?
First play, let's look at our watches. So it's it's early, and we're, like I said, we're late, approaching 9 o'clock hour here on a Wednesday. So exactly 5 weeks from now, almost to the minute, will be the launching of the first play in downtown Canton, and that figuratively and literally kicks off Enshrinement Weekend.
It's unbelievable. Cannot wait. Again, all eyes are going to be on Canton this weekend with the USFL, but all eyes are really going to be on Canton here in 5 weeks, and it's going to be an amazing week. And I know you guys are, as always, going to put on an amazing show, and just it's going to be awesome to see this Hall of Fame week and to see all those. For me personally, see all those. Even though I'm a Bears fan, I've always rooted for the Browns growing up. To see all those Browns fans get one in, man, it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be great. Yep. Go Joe Thomas, go Browns, and everybody else.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Rich, always a pleasure.